Hi everyone, sorry my fringe has been pushed back because my hair is super greasy.
I kind of have a flashback, I think, but I reacted on so many girls already, but I think I saw her before.
Yeah, basically I have some hair dye and I'm gonna dye my hair and I'm gonna dye my fringe and I'm gonna do my hair. Even though half of my fringe is actually just my roots, so it's not that great, but also I keep forgetting that I need to actually bleach my roots.
You're very dark, very dark. If you want to keep up with the roots, don't wait a long time. If you wait just 4 weeks, I know that's very quick, but 4 weeks is bleached very easy. It goes with one bleach. The heat of the scalp goes very good to that regrowth. If you have a big regrowth, the first centimeter is going to bleach better than the second centimeter because the heat is not going so far. So if you want to have a really blonde color, platinum or bright colors, don't wait so long. I know 4 weeks, it's very quick, but it's a tip. Do what you want with it.
I was also considering cutting my hair like this length.
Okay, it's going to be bleaching and cutting.
Because then I don't have to use as much hair dye. I don't really want to cut my hair, but I kind of do.
So you said you're not going to use so much hair dye if you cut it. So it's not going to just bleaching. You're going to put a color on that blonde? Because now I see some residues of blue, purple, I don't know.
Although, like, I went on YouTube the other day, literally after I was just talking about how now I can finally shave my head, because I wanted to shave my head and then I was like, I can't because I'm going on EMS, like, placements, where I'm gonna have to work at a vet's, and I was thinking, like, I just don't really want to go on my first placement with a bald head because I know that, like, I'll get questions or I'll get, like, judged differently, even though those things shouldn't make a difference, but I just know that they would.
No, it shouldn't, and tattoos shouldn't, but we are all people and people are judging by looks. There are people that have the power of seeing over that. It's really taking an effort to do that. And the first impression, you can never have a second chance to a first impression. The first thing we see is the person and we all judge by what we see. It's in 80% of, or maybe 90% of all the judgments that we are making are wrong because the person is different than what we see, good or bad. Unfortunately, yeah, it matters.
First things first, I'm going to wash my hair. Ready?
Why are you washing your hair before bleaching? Or aren't you going to bleach it? Now I'm confused. Maybe I missed that piece. If you are going to bleach your hair, don't wash your head. So that sebum layer that your scalp is providing is a protection layer for your scalp not aggressively be attacked. Maybe you're not going to bleach it. You're going to use that big regrowth and you're going to apply a color. And you mentioned you're going to cut it. But maybe you're going to cut it first. A lot of questions. Let's see.
My only concerns about cutting like loads of my hair off is that there's not really going to be that much hair left because my hair is like actually quite thin now because obviously everything that I've done to it. Yeah, so it's going to be quite flat, I think. Well, it will be quite flat and like, I think it'll just be like flappy. It'll just be like straight bits, like literally like that. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Okay, literally the only mirror I have is this one and it's so tiny, so I don't even know how I'm meant to do this. I'm also trying to do this like whilst my parents are out because I'm way too awkward to film and speak this loud to a camera whilst my parents are in.
You already see that because of all the bleaching, it's really dry. Be careful with brushing your wet hair with a brush. A brush can only be used on dry hair, not on wet hair. You're destroying your hair. There are only 2 brushes that I know of. Mason Pearson is a good one. Curve O, of a Belgian colleague of mine. I don't believe this brush that you are using it can be used on wet hair. So be careful with that.
Should we just... Yeah, here. Keep my chin up this time.
Oh, oh, you're going to cut that in one big piece? This is not good because your lengths are bleached, really dry. Now I understand that you are saying it's going to be very stiff, straight. You know what's going to happen. Why are you doing it?
I think we'll just go with hair for now. That's quite a lot of hair. Wow. How many years worth of hair do you think that is?
At least 3 years. Yeah, it's 12 centimeters in 1 year. So a lot of people forget that. If it's true here, that's like 3-4 years of hair growth. And I know a lot of people say, don't whine, hair grows back. Listen, there are people who has problems with their hair, with diseases or something else. Don't just say it grows back, it's just hair. Please don't.
That's how I like consider hair. It's just like the time it takes to grow it. Okay, I'm cutting it.
Ooh, there's going to be a longer piece in the back.
I actually can't believe I've just done that because like I literally didn't even decide to cut my hair until like 5 minutes before this video. Thumbnail. It's so funny. I literally wasn't even planning on cutting my hair.
Well, you have a lot of fun, and I guess you don't care
Like,
if
I
it's
literally
straight.
would donate this, but like, it's destroyed. I feel kind of bad that I have this much hair, like, that I just now need to throw away. Like, oh my, oh, it's so light. Hi. I cut my hair. I'm just about to do this side now.
Oh shit, you cut a lot off.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit awkward now because my hand's on the same side.
Do you want me to do it for you?
No, go away.
It's kind of even.
Look at all this hair!
Okay. Now put everything to the back and show us the longer piece in the back because it's going to be in a tip in the back.
It's so light. Oh my god. I love it. I'm like... Oh.
Look, he's watching the back and he says, did you see the back? It's not straight. You see that in his eyes. He's looking straight to the back. There's something there. Show us.
Why do you look pissed?
I'm not pissed.
Why? You just sat there and like...
Bobs are in right now, aren't they? Bobs and
You say that about like everything I do. They're in right now.
Oh.
The fringes are cool right now.
That green hair is in right now. Oh.
Okay, right, I'm gonna clip my hair and then we're gonna dye it. Am I gonna be able to tie it up? Oh, look how short it is.
Show us. You see there's a longer piece? You see there's a longer piece, but she's not going to show us, I guess.
So I haven't even said what colours I've got. I've got purple and blue because last time I was like, I want to do my hair purple and blue. I have this. This was £14.
Look, what I think is amazing that I guess this is her partner and that he's not freaking out because she's cutting her long hair. What's really frustrating me is that so many men are forbidding their wives to cut their long hair. I have so many clients in my salon that says, I want to cut my long hair, but I'm not allowed of my husband. I was like, what? It's your hair. Okay, you have to discuss something and you have to, my wife loves my beard and if I want to cut my beard, I have to talk to her about it because she's my partner. She loves me. She loves me how I look and I have to, but at the end, it's your hair. You can do what you want. So, but there are a lot of men that really loves long hair, that really are so conservative that they said women needs long hair. So he's watching and he's like, she's crazy. She has one of her moments again. Let her. I love her anyway. That's a really good thing.
This was £6. I was complaining about the price of this one in my last video. When I bought this, I thought I was buying like a double size. But I'm kind of glad that it was a half size because it made me cut my hair because I wasn't going to cut my hair. The only reason I cut my hair is because it came small and I wouldn't have enough hair dye to do my whole head.
Well, coloring your hair is not so cheap. A box dye is cheaper, but then again, it's box dye. So you want to have a professional color, and these Manic Panics are more professional than others, so it's more expensive.
Okay, so the plan is I'm going to do my fringe blue and the rest of my hair purple. I know that this is going to be like way darker than the purple that I want my hair to be, but I'm just going to do it with this. Like, I'm not going to mix it with conditioner or anything. I was considering mixing it with conditioner, but I'm not going to mix it with conditioner. I'm just going to wait for it to fade.
That is going to look very strange. The fringe blue and the rest purple. I don't know about that choice, because you have the regrowth that you're clearly not going to bleach, shadow roots, purple that's going to be dark, and then the fringe blue. It's like going to be like, I guess, that the fringe is washed off.
My fringe, I'm literally just doing this tiny bit of hair blue, and the rest is going to be purple.
Oh, look at the line here that she cut it. It's really, ooh. And if you're not do some point cutting, then there will be a lot of thickness on the length, and it will be like a pyramid.
Whoa, see, this is what purple hair dye should look like. Huh? To all the other shitty purple hair dyes out there. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna chuck this on my hair. Here goes nothing. Ah! Oh my god, it's actually gonna be so
Take
hot.
sections. Oh, take sections, take sections, take sections. You're just applying it in one big... There are going to be pieces, if you're not applying it correct, that are going to be blonde. There are going to be pieces that are having a faded purple, and then some pieces that actually going to be very purpley.
As well is that I don't have to take time to like section my hair to put it in properly. Because, like, obviously I'm not dyeing my roots, so... Okay, so let's talk about quarantine. So, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well, actually, because obviously it is... Like, the whole reason we're doing this thing is because of an illness, and so I do hope that you're all well and your families are well. I also hope that everyone is, like, listening to their government and their doctors and listening to what they're being advised to do, unlike...
Oh, look, 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 look. It's going to be a miracle to apply it everywhere in a very good way. Saturation will be the key here, because, of course, if you're going to put a lot of bottles on that blonde, eventually every strand is going to receive a purple. But now you can see that there are blonde pieces that are not receiving any purple, and it's going to be so patchy at the end. So I hope you have more than one bottle, because if you're applying it like that, you are using more product than you actually need. I know you need to saturate a lot, but if you don't apply like with sections, you need to saturate more. You know what I mean? So that's not good. But yeah, she's choosing to use it like that, and I hope it will not be wrong, and she will cover the blonde, because that will be very ugly and very visual, that it's not going to be covered everywhere. Look, if you open this piece of hair, you see still pieces that are not received any purple, so there will be a lot of work to saturate everywhere.
From densely populated areas. Because, like, oh, it's just annoying. I feel like I'm dyeing my hair back brown, like this is so dark. Are you so black? I know, I look brunette. Wow. My hair is definitely a lot darker now, that's for sure.
Can I say something? With now looking at your hair that is really dark, you will look amazing with a brown color. I know it's more boring if you are used to do blonde and flashy colors, but you look amazing with a brown color.
Right, I'm gonna do my fringe now. Time to do Blilini. See, the thing with this is I think it's meant to be like a really pastel-y colour. So, yeah. And I only have one clean glove left, which is why I have to... That's purple!
Yeah, but this will not look good. Pastel blue
That's
on
purple!
just that fringe.
Oh, whatever, I don't even care. Are you telling me that's gonna be blue? Really? Have you put the label on the wrong bottle? Oh my god, Bleach London has not been doing good for me recently. I swear, that is... whatever, I don't even care.
As a hairdresser, I have to say, not always the right color comes out of the bottle or the tube that is going to be the actual color. Sometimes we use new brands. We are really freaked out that we say, is this going to turn good? Because it's a completely different color coming out of that tube. Of course, if you are used to work with the same brand, you know what kind of color, but a lot of times it's a different color coming out of the bottle. Don't worry, it will be blue. If they say it's going to be blue, it's going to be blue. But if it's going to be beautiful...
Okay, I have hope that it's going to come out blue just because the glove has washed off blue. So I remain hopeful. Hello, it is time to wash this out. I don't know why I am talking like this. But here we are. Okay, I'm gonna wash this out now. In 3, 2, 1. Hi. Oh no, the battery's dying. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly put in this reincarnation mask and then I'll be back after I've washed it out, obviously.
You already see that the blue on the fringe is going to be so washed off color. It's going to be strange looking at the two different colors.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't know what bothers me more, the color or the haircut that is so straight. Yeah, and you see in the purple that there are blonde pieces. It's not saturated everywhere. You can see that. But oh, look at the length. Ah, I told you it would be a miracle that every strand receives equal amount of color, how you applied it. But I don't know what bothers me more, that color, it will fade off, but or that cut, it's not good. But she said, I'm thinking about to do a buzz cut. Hey, this is better. You see? This is better. If you're doing it away, like don't have that straight length, blunt length. This is better. Like that. This is cute. But not
It's my favourite,
if it's like that.
but I don't think it's that bad.
He's very supportive. But she's hating it. And I guess the buzz cut will follow. She wanted the buzz cut and she will remove all that dead ends and that color. It was just a test and she will buzz cut it and she will be happy. I hope you will be happy. All I'm going to say today, ciao kus.